Hi Cancer, this is your February 21st through February 27th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Tower, clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So I'm sure you heard me in the intro say that the last spread is going to be what you're not expecting to happen. We'll still do that spread. However, this spread right here also qualifies for something you do not expect. Right? So yeah, we got a lot of very fast moving energies and a lot of decisive energy, a lot of action, right? We do have this King of Swords coming in, and they're gonna come in very, very quickly. The King of Swords in the middle is most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The King of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. For some of you, this person could be at a distance from you, so they will show up, they'll pay you a visit, right? The first card that came out is the Tower, and it's clarified by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the energy of the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. Right, and the Tower in this particular spread, I believe that this is something that happens unexpectedly. It's going to shock you, you know, and this person is just going to show up and they're not going to take no for an answer. Right, we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. I believe this is also this King of Swords energy. The Magician is a card of somebody who is manifesting you into their life, but at the same time, the Magician is also a card of action, just like the Knight of Swords. Right? The Magician knows he or she has got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using their tools. Very powerful card. The Wheel of Fortune right next to the Tower is also a pretty speedy card. You know, it could also symbolize travel. But if we want to stay general, then the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. So you see how there's a lot of action, a lot of fast-moving energies in this spread. So yeah, it's going to be very, very unexpected for you. So it's going to be like the next thing you know, you are falling in love with this person. The next thing you know, you're in a commitment with this person. Speaking of a commitment, in the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles in the middle of those 3 cards is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. So things will unfold very, very rapidly, very, very quickly. The Ten of Pentacles is a very solid, very grounded, very long-term type of a deal. This is when people buy real estate together. This is when people grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for you. We have you in this spread as well, the Queen of Cups. The last card that came out, that would be you, male or female. Absolutely doesn't matter. And I always like when we have a king and a queen, even if they're off-suited. So granted, most likely this person is not the same zodiac sign as you. They're probably an air sign, but it's still a good sign when we have a king and a queen in the same spread. That means that the two of you are 2 mature individuals, and you could be 25, 45, 55, doesn't matter. What this means is that the 2 of you vibe on the king and the queen level. You're ready for a commitment, you're ready for marriage, you can compromise if you have to, you can find common goals, and in this case, your common goal is going to be that commitment or marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. The first card I forgot to mention in the potential outcome is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is an amazing card to have. It's a card of a soulmate connection, it's a card of unconditional love, and it's a card of both people in love with each other, both people feeling the same towards each other, both people being on the same page. So yeah, an interesting development, Cancer. Like I said, it's going to hit you like a freight train out of nowhere in a very positive way. This person is rushing in. Their plan could be to sweep you off your feet, and I think their plan is going to work. But yeah, this person is the real deal, you know. That's why they're so confident. They see you, and it's like, that's it. Nobody's going to change this person's mind. They're going to sweep you off your feet, and you're going to like it. You're going to definitely be on board. Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Moon, clarified by the Two of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is a very specific spread, Cancer. This is an improvement spread. It's like things are going to turn around for you. If you didn't have enough money, you'll start having more money. If you were unemployed, you'll get a new job. If you couldn't go somewhere, perhaps because of what's still going on in the world, you'll be able to go. Something like that. Whatever it is, things are about to improve drastically. Overnight, perhaps. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a burden. This is a card of a hardship, an obligation, an additional responsibility, or things are just tough. The first card that came out is the Moon. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but if we want to stay general, the Moon is, one of the most emotional cards in the deck, and being right next to that Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, we'll talk about that in just a second. It's probably you're just being kind of sad about something. You have fears about something. You don't know what's going to happen. You live in this stressed out environment right now. We have the Five of Pentacles right next to the Moon. This is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, somebody feeling lonely, somebody feeling like they don't have enough money. But the good news, like I said, it's all about to become a thing of the past. First of all, the Moon is clarified by the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords could be a card of a crossroads, so perhaps that's why you're feeling you're at the crossroads, or the Two of Swords in this spread could be just a big fact, no, or no more. So no more stressing out, no more feeling that way. Right, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. Both cards symbolize travel, right? So for some of you, you're finally going, you're finally able to travel, or things are starting to, improve for you. The Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This is a card of a rough patch being over. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is a start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. Or it could be just, a lucky turn of events. Or the universe is taking the wheel here. And, the universe is taking things into their hands and changing things for you, improving things for you. So whatever it is that's causing this bad, things happening for you, I don't know why you're feeling the way you're feeling right now, to be honest with you. But I do know that things are about to get better, things are about to improve. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Hermit, we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Cups. We have Judgment, clarified by the Five of Swords, and we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or pretty much any zodiac sign. I'll just cut to the chase, Cancer. This person is coming in, and they've got really bad intentions. They really do. They're not thinking of long term. They're not thinking of a commitment. Something is wrong with this person, to be honest with you. Right? We have the Seven of Swords, the second card from the left. This is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card of a confusion, so perhaps this person wants to confuse you, or you'll be definitely confused about what this person is doing back, right? Perhaps they really screwed you over in the past, or that Seven of Cups could be them clouding your judgment on purpose, right? We do have the Page of Cups clarifying that Seven of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So this is them offering you something. It could be in the form of an apology. They could ask you to go out with them, something like that. The Page of Cups is the nicest page out of all pages, if you ask me. But again, they've got wrong intentions when it comes to what's good for you, Cancer. Right? The Hermit, the first card that came out is the personal Virgo card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Then we have Judgment, clarified by the Five of Swords. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and the Five of Swords is not a fun card to have. It's especially when it clarifies Judgment, right? The Five of Swords is a card of a nasty breakup. This is a card of a fight. This is a card of a win at any cost. So whatever this person's agenda is, it's not good for you, Cancer. All right? So whoever comes back, and as I was clarifying those cards, I was hoping to see a court card, but we got what we got. So anyway, whoever comes back from the past this week, they've got some bad intentions when it comes to why they want to get back together with you. Or perhaps they're just pretending they want to get back together with you, and they're just after revenge. Something among those lines, you know. But what's for sure is that this is going to confuse you. Right? It's going to confuse you, and I suggest you just don't even bother with this person. There's nothing here for you. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the King of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the World, and we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. This week, you'll be really happy about some sort of an ending or a completion. So the King of Cups, the first card I came out, that would be you, Cancer, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Nine of Cups right next to you is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The Sun on the bottom of the deck is the happiest card in the deck. And the World right next to the deck, this is a card of completion or an ending. But the thing about the World card is I usually call it the happy end card. So something is coming to an end, but you're really, really, really happy about it. For some of you, you could be retiring. For others of you, you could be successfully completing a project, and you're just happy about it because you've succeeded. You did it. You got it done. For others of you, you could be going on vacation this week, right? And that's why you're happy. Perhaps you're, finishing your work, but you're taking a couple of weeks off before you start your new job. Something like that, Some of you could be getting money from your existing work. You know how when sometimes we start a new job, we get shares granted to us, but we are vested over time. So perhaps you're like fully vested now. Something like that. Something that's going to put a huge smile on your face. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Six of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Two of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is, either money coming in, literally, cash money coming in from somebody you already know from the past. Or it could be a job offer, a business adventure offer, pretty much anything finances related. But it's definitely something is coming in your way, right? The Six of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Both the Knight and the Ace of Pentacles are talking about the same thing. You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding out a pentacle? And I believe that's exactly it we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like we're zooming in on that in the Ace of Pentacles. But this is a very decent chunk of change. If this is a work-related offer, this will pay very well. Or it could just be money coming in. It doesn't have to be coming in from a particular person. Perhaps you invested some money in the past and now it's finally paying off dividends, or you're just cashing in on something, right? And with the Two of Wands right next to the deck, this is you. This is usually a card of a choice or a card of a decision. So perhaps now that you've got all this extra cash in your hand, you're thinking about, so what's next for you, right? If this is a job offer, perhaps you'll need a quick time out to think about it. But either way, this is an amazing spread right here. This is just, very solid offer, or just, like I said, $100 bills coming in. Alright, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Cancer, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.